can sort of feel an uptick in terms of the crowd energy. A lot of these fans came to watch this man who you think has the skill set to be a future UFC champion.
I do, John, and I will go on record saying that. I believe this kid has a huge future ahead of him. He has a ton of skills. He checks all the boxes. He's got the wrestling, he's got the grappling, he's got the cardio, he's got the toughness. He can do it all. But it is on him now to make good on all the work that him and his team have done to put him in this position.
And the UFC, as you well know, does a masterful job with the matchmaking. When a fighter is this hyped and gets to this point of their career, they give him a guy who they think can beat him. We'll see how he handles this challenge tonight. Heavyweight fight. All right, here now the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Andre the Pitbull Arlovski. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, the Korean Superboy, Doo-Ho Choi.
Herbert Dean's in the building. He was the third man in the Octagon tonight. All right, ready to go with round one, and so is Andre Arlovski. You talk to his coaches, they believe the skills really haven't regressed. Shin figures to be tested here early, but you certainly have to be mindful of Arlovski's power, one of the more prolific first-round finishers this UFC heavyweight division has ever seen. Oh, straight punch, it's there again.
Fighting behind a nice jab.
Oh, they're trading huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing.
Oh, there you go.
Checks the leg kick.
I mean, right away, no feeling in the process. These boys just went and started fighting.
Oh, roundhouse kick. Style points on that one. Well, missed on that one. Nice entry there, and able to finish.
When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
So both guys landing at will here. Good action early. Big uppercut. Overhand punch to the head, blocked though by Arlovski. So 28 total strikes have now connected for the heavyweight Andre Arlovski. I mean, the hand speed, just absurd. Oh, nice jab by him there, and I guess on the other side, hard to get your offense going when your head keeps getting snapped back like a Pez dispenser.
Every time he tries to go forward and use his own offense, the jab is stopping him in his tracks. He's doing a great job of fighting behind it.
Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC. Oh, heavy kick downstairs.
Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing. Oh, nice right hand.
And that left hook landed on the button. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Oh, he lands yet another hook here. He's certainly landed several in this round and starting to find a home for it consistently. Straight punch, that is useful. Nice connection on the counter punch there, and oftentimes we see it can be easier to be a counter striker when you have such a pronounced edge and reach.
Oh, nice right hand counter.
2 minutes to go here in round one. Arlovsky gets lit up by that straight punch. Well, watch for him to set up that hook again here. Gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Oh, vintage Andrei Arlovsky boxing there. This is a man with more than 2 decades in the game and still learning, still has an appetite for improvement, and you can do a whole lot worse than American Top Team when it comes to elite training partners and coaches. And there it is. There's the hook again. DC, you saw that coming. There won't be anything extra in your paycheck this week, but nicely done.
You can see him setting it up. You see him just throwing the right hand out, cocking himself to get the left hand going. Or you see him throw the jab, cocking the right arm to spin back and get complete power with the right hook. It's amazing to watch it land after watching him set it up over and over again.
Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage.
Choi gets tagged by that stiff jab. Defense not there for him thus far tonight.
I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times can you say punch to the head?
Oh, man, you can hear that one from here as he continues to punish his opponent with that hook. Our no-nonsense referee almost stepped in there.
He almost stepped in because when you start flailing around the octagon, know that the ref has to. He has to. It is his job to save you. You don't want to be on the receiving end of too many of this guy's hook punches.
Your boy George Allen might have stepped in and stopped that
guy,
fight.
you know, all swagged out. So George Allen all swagged out, stopping fights.
Round one winding down here. Round two next.
Great work. You won that last round. This round, you want to keep mixing things up. Use your punches, use your knees, use your kicks. I want to see you work that.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
Ready. Ready.
Here we are, early round two. All right, so the next round is underway. Will it be more of the same? And by that, I mean all of those strikes to the body. You got to think at some point the opposition is going to lower that guard or get finished.
And that's exactly what he is hoping for. All those great body shots, all that damage he's put on his opponent will force an opening up top where he will look to finish.
Doing a real nice job with these leg kicks, trying to slow his opponent down and largely succeeding. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Just out of range with the big right hand. Choi's shot is blocked. Lands a left punch, nicely done. Well, we told you off the top of the broadcast he could do it all, but he's leaning on the striking tonight and continues to hit his opponent really with most of what he's throwing.
Well, he can't miss. I mean, it's like the guy's throwing a baseball at the side of the bowl. Everything he throws, he lands, and he's showing that he can do it, and he can do it in abundance. The pace that this young man is fighting at is truly something special.
All right, so some definite damage underneath the elbow now on the side of his opponent. A lot of strikes to the body starting to add up.
Yeah, a lot of strikes to the body and mixing up the attack, not being one-dimensional, not headhunting inside the octagon. I think he has fought beautifully right now, and it's starting to show itself.
Both fighters throwing heat now.
Big shot to the body. Closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
Well, as soon as he goes with that high guard, he pays for it to the body. You see the bruises really starting to accumulate.
In the beginning of the fight, you'll think, I got to protect my head at all costs. Right now, I believe that this guy has to worry about his body. Look at how red the side of his body is. He has got to change something.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. Choi's really limping now. Clearly, the leg kicks have had the desired effect. I'm not sure how many more of those he can take.
Good work, guys. Come on.
Oh, that's a big weapon for him, but the overhand right not there that time. Back and forth we go.
And now some separation. Look at that switch knee. Beautiful switch knee.
Well, he has got to be thrilled with this effort here tonight. There was a lot of pressure on him coming in. He has doled out a lot of damage, landed a lot of strikes, near flawless execution.
Sometimes the hardest thing to do is what's expected. When you're expected to win, sometimes it's hard to live up to that expectation. He lived up to that expectation, and he exceeded it with such a great performance.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Well, until his opponent adjusts, you might as well keep going with it as he continues to land a high volume of strikes in this one, DC.
Well, you don't want to be stuck on your feet with a boxer of this caliber. This guy's too good. And as you see his opponent looking lost, this is what you expect. He is that good in this singular skill. He got on 4-ounce gloves. Take this dude down. Don't box him. He's too good at it.
1 minute to go, round two. Choi's eye now closing up. Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counters after blocking shots. Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, nice slip there to avoid the punch by Arlovski. Whiffs on that offering. Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. Nice job by him defensively there. And the horn sounds on round two.
Great job out there. Your cardio is insane. All those sprints, all the conditioning you did in the gym has really proven itself. That is your key to victory.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All right, next round is underway. You know these are two of the more conditioned fighters on the roster, so cardio is not going to be an issue here. And for some fighters, you know, you can have one of those adrenaline dumps or the cardio abandons you on fight night. Not the case for these two guys. Both look very fresh as we start this next round. punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Oh, slips to avoid the right. And now leather being thrown on both sides.
He lands a solid punch there.
All right, so a good job defensively by him here as he raises the guard and prevents any damage.
Shades of James Toney. Always seeing things coming at him. He's such a great defensive fighter.
So Arlovsky's tough as it gets, but how about the size of that bruise starting to form on his right side? Nice combination on the feet, and now works it to a takedown. Well, very efficient and effective with the ground and pound strikes here. High-level work by Choi. Oh, real good submission attempt. Now that one looks tough. Oh, he's out of danger.
Great submission defense. He's able to take his arm out and stay safe.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom, by the pit bull. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by the Korean Super Bowl. Just over 3 minutes to go. Oh, nice straight there by Arlovsky. All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking those damaging strikes up top.
Oh, beautifully placed with the hook there by Arlovsky. Man, looks like he's trying to set records here, landing all of these strikes. He is aggressive to a fault and really has been all night long as he continues to pull it on. Got to be careful here, though, not to gas out. All right, doing work with the jab. We have crossed the midpoint of this fight. Nice straight right lands.
He's gonna get himself knocked out. You gotta take a moment. He's gonna get knocked out if he doesn't take a break.
Slip that offering from his opponent. In the past, we've seen him sort of lean on the toughness. Tonight, he's leaning on the defense.
And you see the evolution of the fighter in front of us. He doesn't have to be tough anymore. The more he can slip strikes, the longer he can prolong his career.
Connected with a solid strike there. Well, now you see some visible damage on the side underneath the elbow. He told us he was going to invest in the body, and he hasn't missed a whole lot tonight.
You didn't expect him to do it this effectively. He's done a fantastic job of following the game plan.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
The Korean Superboy gets tagged with a kick now. Let's see if he can rally. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot that's incoming.
Nice job moving off the center line. He slips to avoid that right hand. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or his fight's going to end.
He's got to move his head, John. But the problem is, now he's got the blood to deal with. He's got a sharp striker in front of him. He has got a lot of things to deal with if he wants to win this fight. But right now, the focus needs to be on the head movement so you're not getting hit in that cut.
Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
And the front kick is there. Nice job by Arlovsky. Waning seconds here of round number 3. Oh, uppercut counter. That'll leave a mark. That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swole, and I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs, both got the offense going, but now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far.
Nice job blocking that punch.
Effective jab there by the Korean Superboy. Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up. Man, has he been masterful on the feet this evening, and everything has worked off of that patented jab. He has had that in his opponent's mug all night long. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous.
All right, big storyline starting to develop here. That cut really starting to gap wide open as this fight continues.
And you can watch him. You see him. You can see it becoming his focus as he's popping him on that cut, and it's starting to open up more and more as the fight goes on.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
Oh, that's a nice strike. Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. Down to 3 minutes now to go in the round. So Arlovsky's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Choi's uppercut is blocked. Nice jab. Oh, he leads with the right hand there. A lot of these strikes are set up by good footwork, yes?
They are set up by good footwork, and he's not having to throw the jab every time because that right hand is just so fast.
Oh, he is black and blue all over, maybe even dealing with a fractured rib, but the body strikes have been the narrative in this round. This feels like we're getting close to a stop.
We're getting very close. I mean, I can't imagine he'd be able to take many more. We may be one body shot away from this guy just not being able to stand. Toughness on full display, but he got beat by the better fighter today.
Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing strike.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Look at the clinch there is good by the Korean Superboy. Well, no surprise to see him rinse and repeat as he continues to target that swelling upstairs.
Targeting that swollen eye, getting back after him, making him work, and recognizing that, hey, this is my path. It's working, I'm gonna stay on.
Fighters separate from the clinch. Nice shot to the body there. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
It's hard to think about a fight in his career in which he has absorbed this amount of damage. His face is essentially shut.
Unrecognizable. He's unrecognizable. That is as close to the term that I can say. This guy does not look like the guy that walked into the octagon early. He made a lot of mistakes early, and they're ultimately costing him right now as we've gotten longer in the fight.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Nice jab by Arlovski. 10 seconds remaining in round 4. And there's the buzzer indicating the end of round 4. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
Ready. Good.
Fifth and final round. All right, here we go at the start of another round. Pretty good previous 2 rounds, I thought.
Yeah, it's been a very competitive fight to this point. Both guys have had their moments, especially in these last 2 rounds. You expect somebody to get ahead, but they've both been so evenly matched. We're still right where we started.
Oh, slips and rips. Found the target with that left hand. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that. Out of range with that one. Counters beautifully with a straight punch there. Must be nice to have a reach advantage like that, DC. You can't relate. Choi's taking aim at that cut right now, and they might even have to call in a ringside physician. Smart decision by the fighter to continue to attack that compromised area. Arlovski gets hit by that leg kick. You may want to start checking some of these. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange.
Look at the whip. He's hurt.
Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's certainly doing a nice job on the defensive end thus far.
They talk about the feeling out process. He's getting his opponent's timing. Now he's blocking everything. Expect counters as we go forward. Choi's
doing a nice job targeting that area, continuing to attack that already compromised and swollen eye. Beautiful right hook counter. Just over 3 minutes now to go in the fight. Now he's got the single collar in the clinch. Oh, nice change up on the tempo. There is the hook in the clinch. Lands by Arlovski. Well, earlier in the round, he clearly got stunned by his opponent, but he just has not responded well at all.
He hasn't responded well. He hasn't gotten himself back going after getting hurt so bad early in the round.
Come on, he's bleeding good. Let's make it worse.
Oh, nice jab by Arlovski.
He's got to find a way to finish this fight.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. So wisely, he continues to attack that area that is cut wide open. When you were fighting, was that something you would do? You see a cut, try to attack it?
It's like a target.
Yeah.
I mean, you want to get your hands on that cut. You want to punch him in it. You want to elbow him in it. Anytime you see your work paying off, you go down the path.
Look how excited you just got talking about punching a dude who's already wide open. Like, you got really excited.
It is, right? And I'm old now. I don't even want to fight no more, but I do love a little damage.
Choi's nose is just donating blood by the second here. I'm not so sure that nose isn't broken, DC. Head off the center line, slips the punch. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Choi's doing a nice job there raising the guard to protect the eye with that block. You can't allow that cut to get worse as this fight continues. All right, so the redness is omnipresent now. He has absorbed a whole lot of body strikes. Pretty good poker face, but I'm not sure how many more of these he wants to take.
No, he doesn't. He needs to do something different. He cannot continue to get beat up like this. But it's on his opponent. It's on the guy that is landing these strikes to continue down the path until he makes you change something. Do this over and over because it seems like this is your easiest path to victory.
Choi's face would have to be classified as a mess. Cut on his cheek, and it's only getting worse. That strike blocked by Arlovsky.
Oh, back and forth we go.
.30 seconds now to go in the fight. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time. So Arlovsky's eye is closing up.
That left hook was crazy.
Oh!
Oh! Oh!
Oh, that's big.
Oh, what a finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All three judges score this contest 50-45. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Andre the Pitbull Arlovsky.
All right, well, this is mixed martial arts. It is not boxing as such. The more well-rounded fighter gets it done by decision tonight.
A beautiful performance. When they go back and watch this, him and his team will be very satisfied with the work that he put on paper tonight. What a tremendous job.
I got blood on my face, I'm about to take someone out.